Hey, it's your boy the Crypto Goon, and shout out to all my crypto goons for pulling up once again. A congressman is looking to pass a bill to stop Donald Trump and the Trump family from investing in cryptocurrency. Now let's check out this video, and then we're going to react to it.
Breaking news. Today I'm introducing legislation to ban Donald Trump, his children, and his families from trading cryptocurrency. There is a corrupt pay-to-play scandal of Trump selling off pardons. You had a foreign billionaire who was money laundering money to Hamas, Iran, and child abusers. He served 4 months in prison. He basically funds Trump's cryptocurrency, their stable coin and world liberty, and in turn, he gets a pardon. We need to stop this. This is so much worse than the stock trading in Congress that I have called to ban. This is millions of dollars that are basically flowing in to Trump's family from foreign entities, foreign billionaires trying to get favors. No president, no family member should be able to trade cryptocurrencies or accept money from a foreign entity. Please share this and support a ban on our politicians trading cryptocurrency.
Now, I actually just saw or heard through the grapevine that he's also going to pardon Sigmund Freed. I believe that's his name. Correct me if I'm wrong. The guy that from FTX that caused that crash, a couple years ago, in reference to FTX. So I heard his pardon is coming up the pipeline as well. Now, I will say this. A lot of people are looking for the bull run that we had during the previous Trump presidency, especially in the cryptocurrency market. And as you can see, it has been the exact opposite, right? Now, there are several factors at play. Obviously, last time during the pandemic, they were printing money and everybody was getting this money. Everybody was in the house, cryptocurrency was trending. A lot of people were pouring that money into it, right? Well, now the game is a little bit different where you have mostly institutions. Now, you could make the case that Trump is manipulating these markets, right? Like we all see it clear as day. There are also some wallets that they are alluding to allegedly, that they are in the Trump camp or connected to Trump that are, placing futures trades before Trump makes a tweet. So, if he's going to make a tweet that's going to cause the market to go down, they are placing trades, with pretty high leverage, short trades, shorting the markets right before Trump tweets. Now, we all know that, this bull run should have already started. But a part of what's going on is that the president, the people in his cabinet, his inner circle, friends, buddies, whatever you want to call them, are manipulating the cryptocurrency market currently, right? So, this is a different time, right? And based on what we're seeing, we don't really know if there will be a bull market, right? And there's also a case being made that they're manipulating this market to get a lot of these cryptocurrencies to go down a lot more, so that they can, they're already billionaires, so that they can buy a lot of these things cheap. So that way, when we do get into a bull market and we reach all-time highs, they will have, double, triple, quadrupled billions of dollars, right? And then on the other side of that is, obviously there's the play that they are doing to use the money from stable coins to pay off the United States debt. Okay, so this is very interesting. I believe he's the first congressman to come forward. I kind of agree, right? That if you're going to allow insider trading, let all of us get in on it, right? It is what it is. And we know, Nancy Pelosi does it in the stock market. She's hands down one of the best stock traders to ever have lived on the face of the planet. I think her portfolio is up like 600%. They come to Washington with a couple $100,000 and leave with hundreds of millions of dollars. And, the Trump family isn't the only ones doing it. Like I've said in previous videos, if it was me, I would do it too, right? Who's gonna stop Trump, right? Nobody can stop him. His party has control over pretty much every branch of government. there's nothing anyone can do about it, right? I just wish they would let us in on some of that, right? It would take a lot of the guesswork and a lot of the studying and things that we have to do just to get some sort of edge in the market when they are the edge, right? And of course, you can follow the whale wallets, but I think that this is something that should be done so that it can become a free market. Because right now it's not a free market. And just like how we saw with that one cryptocurrency that I did a video on, I can't think of the name of it. I can go to my page and I can show you all the video that I'm speaking in reference to. That cryptocurrency pretty much they just went out of business because of the market conditions. KDA, right? The reason why they are or ended up the way they are right now is because of this market manipulation. And on the flip side of that, right, they don't have a real business, right? KDA doesn't have a business model. The majority of these cryptocurrencies don't have a business model. Their business model is just selling tokens, right? If they aren't a real business and if they don't make money other ways through actual technology and have a real business structure, then they're going to go to zero anyway, right? Which is one of the reasons why I don't get married to a lot of these cryptocurrencies is because, okay, you're the 90% of your revenue comes from people buying your tokens. How else is that company making money? If there's no other answer to that, or if their revenue, the majority of their revenue comes from people buying tokens, they're going to go to zero because it's not sustainable, right? So with a lot of these cryptocurrencies not mooning, right, it causes these companies to lose money because selling begets more selling. Like how we saw with that previous crash when we had that large dip, a lot of these cryptocurrency companies lost money, right? So if that is going to continue to be the sentiment in the market that most of these companies are going to lose money, a lot of them are going to go out of business, and in turn, the people that trade, people that buy these coins are going to get hurt behind it too. A lot of people got hurt behind KDA. They went from being at a conference saying, "Hey, we got all these positive things coming," and then the next day, like, "Oh, we're out of business," and then it drops like 60 to 80%, and most people lost their money on that, right? So, something has to be done. Not only now, but in the future as well. Outside of Bitcoin, I believe that outside of Bitcoin and Ethereum, outside of that, every other cryptocurrency is pretty much at risk, right? Because the majority of them really don't have a real way of making money outside of people buying their coins. And when you have the economy in the squeeze like it is right now, this is just one of those things where, it's going to hurt a lot of these cryptocurrencies, unfortunately. So I'm definitely interested in hearing what you all think. Let me know what you all think down in the comments. Is this guy right? Or should we just let Trump just, free to run and do what he wants as he is right now, right? Again, it could damage a lot of people, right? So I appreciate you all tapping in. It's your boy, the Crypto Goon. Shout out to all my goons. Make sure y'all keep it locked. Crypto Goon out.